you go spend a ton of money on a trailer, watch this video, and I can help you find a trailer that's really right for you. I've looked at so many different manufacturers, so many different features. I've even seen where they try to cut corners on the frame and make them look like they're strong, and they're not. So I'm going to show you what I like about this Griffin trailer, and then that way when you go to look for a trailer for yourself, you'll know what to look for. Before I show you how this thing operates, I want to show you a couple other things it has. It has these heavy-duty steps on either side, so you can adjust the tarp or whatever you have inside the trailer. It has these ramps. These are definitely heavy-duty. You pull this pin, bring the ramp to the back, and you drop this piece of steel down in a tray that goes along the back of the trailer so it locks it in and you can load whatever you want. Now here's something really important. These drop legs. You'll see a lot of the trailers do not have those drop legs. I'll explain later in the video how these things actually work. But imagine not having that and loading something heavy in the back of this trailer. It'll cause that trailer to flip right up and put a lot of pressure on your truck. Okay, so let me show you what we got in here. It's a lockable box. You got the controller for up and down, and it's magnetic, so you can stick it anywhere on the trailer, and it comes with a pretty long cord. And then you got the plug for the truck. So what I like about this is it's got a notch out of this box, so you can store this right inside, and you don't have to worry about the end getting all corroded. It's got the battery, the pump, and the container for the fluid. And then it's got room for like a rope, some bungee cords, and maybe a chain. So let me show you how these doors work. They work two different ways. The barn style way is you just open this latch, you swing the door open, swing the other one open. Now on the door, it's got a bracket with a hole in it, and on the trailer side, it also has a bracket with a hole in it. You line those two holes up, you drop that pin down in, and you lock those in, so when you go to lift the load up, you don't have to worry about these doors swinging all around and getting bent or getting ruined. So then when you're done, you pick the pin back up, you swing the door back around, but before I close them, I make sure these trays are clean, make sure there's no stone or any kind of debris so it doesn't pinch the door. You just swing it closed, swing the other one closed, connect the latch, you put the pin back in, and then I'll show you the other way that these are locked and it swings open as a swing gate. Okay, so let me explain to you how the swing gate works. You pull this pin, you open this handle. Now see how the gate opens up? Depending on where you put this chain is how far this gate will open up. See that? It opens up really wide. And if you move the chain in, it'll only open up a little. That way, if you want to drop a little bit of stone in your driveway or a lot at a time, depends on where you set this chain. Now to close it, you just pull that closed, take your pin, lock it back in, and that's it. Okay, so now I'll show you how the tarp works. You just take this lever and release it. And that releases the tarp, so you can just pull it back. And then I'll show you how it hooks on the back. So then you just grab the tarp, put it on these hooks, and then go to the front and tighten it up. You lock it like that, and you wind it back up. Okay, let me explain to you about these drop legs. A lot of trailers don't have them, and you'll see they're priced a little bit cheaper because of that. Spend a couple extra $100 just to get it, but let me explain to you why. So you got this pin, you just pull it out, you let the leg drop all the way to the ground and put the pin back in the hole that keeps it closest to the ground, and you latch it back on. Now, with this leg on the ground, it takes all the pressure off the front of the trailer and off your truck. Otherwise, when you go to load something heavy, it's gonna wanna flip right up, and you don't want this trailer flipping right up or putting the pressure on your truck. So you definitely wanna have these down on a heavy load, and you don't wanna have a trailer without it. Then you just pull the pin, pull it out, put it back in, and make sure that you put it back before you take off driving, otherwise you'll have a disaster. Okay, before I lift this thing up, I got a load of oak timbers on this thing, and most of the weight is to the back of the trailer. That's another reason why I like those drop legs in the back, and they're down now, because obviously I'm not hooked up to the truck, and if you want to dump a trailer without being hooked to a truck, it definitely would flip backwards if you tried. So even if you are hooked up to a truck, those drop legs help take the pressure off the hitch of the truck and keep it on the back of the trailer. Okay, let's lift it up. It's just up and down, it's simple. Okay, let me show you underneath. Okay, now that we got the trailer up in the air, I want to show you one of the features that I think is the most important. It's got dual rams instead of one single one in the center. So if you think about it, when you go to have this thing loaded with stone or mulch, if the person goes and dumps it all into one side of this trailer, it's all going to be weighted to one side and you only have a single ram picking that up. The dual ram keeps it equalized and puts the pressure and kind of levels the load a little bit. So I feel that that's an excellent feature on any trailer. Okay, so let's take a look at the frame now. See right here, they use rectangular tubing. A lot of the other manufacturers I noticed, they use channel iron to cut costs. All of the main frame is rectangular tubing. Even where the rams are connected, they bumped it up to a 2x8. All the main cross members, that's all rectangular tubing. Even underneath the box, all rectangular tubing, no channel iron there either. I even like how they tied off the hoses. Some of the other manufacturers just use zip ties. These guys used good clamps. They didn't cut corners there. Then we got the step on either side. So here's something else that you can do. I took a 2x12 pressure treated and I stained it black. And then I took 2x4s and screwed them in and put them in the pockets. And then it even gives little holes there where you can screw it in. And it raises the sides, makes it look a little nicer in black in my opinion. But all in all, it's really a heavy duty trailer. Look closely at some of the other ones where they really cut corners. These guys at Griffin, they didn't cut corners. They really build a nice trailer. Do you really want to make extra money and make your life way easier? Now, this video is not sponsored. Nobody's paying me to tell you this, but I have to say this trailer has been one of the best investments I've ever made. And if you're on the fence about buying a trailer, hopefully this video will help. So I bought this trailer about a year ago and I had no idea how much I'd actually use it. I use this trailer for everything. I mean, I use it for stone in the driveway, mulch around my yard. I use it for fence posts, fence panels, firewood like I got in the back right now. I got friends that call it, can you haul this? Can you haul that? So you can definitely make extra money. I mean, some of you are probably like, well, why don't you just haul it in your truck? Well, it would take me 6 trips with the truck that I can make in 1 trip with this. And I can haul my tractor in here. I can't haul my tractor in there, you know, maybe a mower. But this thing, it's got the ramps. You can haul a skid steer. These things, if you're on the fence about it, you will definitely use it way more than you think you will.